Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. My name is Harmony, and this reading is going to be for the sign of, let me make sure, Aries. Hello Aries, and thank you for joining me. I started out giving you two messages here from Spirit and what they really want you to hear at this time along your path for guidance. And then we'll go into the tarot portion of your reading, okay? So again, thank you for joining me. If you can please hit that like, subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And leave me a comment and let me know if this resonated with you or not. Okay, so let's go right into it. Okay, Aries, the first card Spirit has for you is balance. So it could be a lot of things coming at you guys at this time right now. A lot of things you might be trying to balance out in your life or figure out and gain kind of more structure or stability at this time, whether it's through emotional, physical, or financial. So let's just read it, okay? It says, true power comes from harmony. Align mind, body, and spirit for optimal well-being. Adjust your energy, bring more balance into your daily routine and relationships, okay? So they're called on you guys as, guidance here. Really, usually this is what Spirit is trying to say they need from you to help you, because this is what's going to help you ultimately. So they're calling on you to pay more attention or be more aware of the balance that you have in your life, okay? And they're telling you that you need to have more balance for yourself and your relationships at this time. And I say that again, and I really think they mean that, Aries, because you also have the precision card, okay? So precision is like being direct and hitting your mark, okay? And the only way you can really do that is when you're balanced. So it says, careful, calculated actions lead to the best results, Aries. Aim with clarity and intention. Take focused action today. Align each step with your ultimate goal, okay? So they want you to start to think about things before you do them. They want you to align yourself and be balanced in your purpose, in your present moments, in your relationships, and within yourself, okay? So that's the messages they have for you. And let's go into the tarot portion of your reading. Okay, I'm going to start out with the overall energy that I'm picking up on for you guys, which is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords talks about being at a crossroads here, okay? It talks about needing to make a certain decision in your life right now. Some of you have not made a choice, but you're holding off making this choice, so you know that it's a choice that needs to be made, okay? And what came up with that was the heartbreak card as well, Aries. So some of you could be dealing with a particular relationship in your life, or some kind of heartache or disappointment, or some of you might be feeling like you have to disappoint someone or you have hurt someone. Okay, it says, you're suffering from emotional pain, rather from a heartbreak, betrayal, or facing a harsh truth. And that could have left you guys now feeling like you have to make a decision here, right? About what you're going to do because of this heartbreak, okay? And that's for some of you. Of course, I know all of you are experiencing the same thing, but this is what I have, okay? Again, I feel like for some of you, this is going to be in the relationship sector of your life, because I do have the Lovers. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, okay? We have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini here. And it doesn't have to be, but this is some of the people that's coming up. So we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you, it could be dealing with a, who is this? It could be even a Pisces here, okay? But anyway, here we go. The Lovers 2 talks about a choice here, but this is in your past position. So some of you had to use your intuition or had a gut feeling when it came to a particular relationship. Maybe you felt like someone wasn't being totally honest with you, or it was some things that were being hidden, or it was something in your gut telling you you needed to make a certain choice on a direction that you were going to take in a particular relationship, or a certain decision that you needed to make. And Spirit was calling on you to use your intuition to make this decision. Or some of you had just had a gut feeling about a particular relationship in a direction that you needed to take it in, okay? Or confront. Because right now where we're at is the Four of Swords, okay? The Four of Swords talks about taking a time out or a break. Usually after the heartbreak card here, some of you are taking a much needed time out or a break. You're kind of just being with yourself, maybe looking at things in a different perspective, maybe trying to get answers that you want out of a situation at this time, right? Again, I know all of you are not dealing with relationships, but this is what I'm picking up on, so I'm going with what I'm getting. Okay, so some of you might not even be feeling too well, and you could just be kind of taking a time out or a pause. Some of you are at, even if it's not a relationship, some of you are having disagreements or at odds with someone in your life at this time. Okay, I say that because Spirit is calling on you. If some of you haven't been feeling well, Spirit is calling on you to have faith. And even if it is not the case, even in your relationships, if they're not going to plan or your life is not going to plan, Spirit is calling on you to have faith at this time here, Aries, okay? While you face certain things or decisions that that you need to make as you balance yourself back into balance here. Because remember, you have the balance card here. So before you kind of, this is what I'm getting, Aries. Before you take a direction or, get back up and go in a certain direction, they're causing you to take a step back and to be clear and balanced and shoot with precision when you make this decision or this choice, whatever this choice is for a lot of you, okay? Or whatever direction is you're going to take. They don't want you to take it hastily. They don't want you to take it out of anger or tit for tat kind of energy, or because you get mad or frustrated, so you kind of just, just act out of your pure emotions of anger. They want you to kind of take a step back here with the Four of Pentacles, okay? And kind of collect yourself and look at things in a different perspective, in a bigger picture here. Because they're cautioning you to, I'm telling you that because you have the impatience card, okay? So it says, you may be rushing into action without thinking things through. Pause and reassess. See, and that's why you have the Four Swords there. That's exactly what the Four Swords is. It's telling you to take a step back and pause, to allow yourself to heal, to see things in a bigger perspective, and then take the direction you need to take. But do not rush out of pure anger or pure, the word I just heard in my head was adrenaline. I don't know where, maybe y'all are just really angry at something and you just kind of react. So Spirit is cautioning you on that, okay? Again, it's calling you to have a time of reflection. Rather, you need to reflect back on a relationship and everything that was done, reflect over your whole life, or reflect on a certain decision that needs to be made, or whatever it is in your life that you need to take a pause and reflect on before you take action here, okay? It says, results require time and hard work. Prioritize sustainable growth over instant reward. So again, remember, you have that impatient card. Spirit is calling on you to to be patient. Do not rush and take certain action this time because you want to see things now, or you're trying to get a certain reaction right now. Okay, they don't want you to do that. A lot of you, it says, escaping into fantasy may be tempting you, but it's time to ground your emotions. Remember, you have the balance card. Okay. So they don't want you dealing with illusions or being naive, okay? I'm not calling you naive, but sometimes our behavior when we overindulge, when we try to escape, and escapism with alcohol or overindulgence in sex, drugs, or food, alcohol, or anything like that, that's escapism, and that is delusion, right? Because that doesn't solve anything. It says escaping into fantasy may be tempting, but it's time to you to ground your emotions. So they don't want you to try to escape your emotions at this time. They want you to take a time out and really look at yourself and look at the emotions and look what was done or what was said or the decision that you need to make for yourself at this time here, Aries. Okay? Some of you, you do need to figure out a way, and it's not going to be for all of you, whoever it is for, you can take it or leave this advice. But you will have to collaborate and speak with someone. It's calling on you to have some kind of mature communication. Mature communication with someone here, Aries, okay? And it says you need to find a way to work with others. I don't know if it's something Whether it's in your job, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in a particular partnership or relationship. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It could be just people, your family, friends, just in your family structure or anything like that. But it's calling on you to find a way to collaborate and work with others here. It says, work with others to achieve a common goal by combining your skills and talents. So they need you to kind of move right now with balanced energy. Okay, not action oriented energy where you're just moving and not thinking about it and you're just, wielding your power. Or, they need you to kind of balance yourself here and learn, because it's something here that it's important that you find a way to work with others here. It's important for you to do that at this time, and for you to communicate with people clear at this time. Okay, Aries, it's going to be different for all of you. You know who it's for. It's definitely something that you were dealing with here in your past that needs to come to an end. Whether someone did hurt you, or you dealing with some kind of heartbreak or some kind of upset, or something that has came to an end. If some of you feel like you were betrayed by someone, either way here, this is the Ten of Swords here, okay, Aries? This is something coming to a complete end. All right, and it's something that was built up over time. Some of you could be a particular relationship, could be someone that you knew known from the past, or a past relationship, or a past friend. It could be a soulmate, but it's something about it that is coming to an end. Okay, if it hasn't come to an end, it's getting ready to come to an end. If it isn't came to an end, it needs to come to an end here with the Ten of Swords. Okay, all right. Because what you do need to do now, so past energy, past emotions, things that have already happened or already happened in the past, it's time for them to be put to the bed. Let me just put it to you like that, Aries. Why? Because you have the Page of Pentacles here. So it's something brand new being offered to you. Okay, something new that is at the forefront right now. Some of you, it's a new project, a new job. Some of you maybe it just has something to do with children. For some of you, it doesn't have to be. But it's something brand new that requires you to be balanced here. And your finances need to be balanced, and you need to be balanced as well. You need to speak with balance and direction in this new direction, right? It's something that needs to be in an even give and take situation here. It says, when the flow of giving and receiving is healthy, everyone thrives. So that's what they're calling for you guys to do at this time. All right, Aries? Because it's something that is coming to an end, or it's something that's restructuring in your life. Okay, we have the Death card here twice, and the Death card talks about transformation. Okay, and a lot of you, it's a transformation within yourself, or a transformation in your life structure, how things were, how you were, how a situation was, but it's ending. It says something in your life, an identity, a belief, a relationship, a habit, or a cycle is ready to die, Aries. It needs to come to a completion. It's time for it to end, for a new cycle to begin. Okay? Because you have a Ten of Swords here and the Ten of Cups. So it's something new that needs to start here. And it's going to affect you in a positive way, but it's something that you need to end first. Okay, that's very important that you let something go here. All right, and it says again, it's something that is ready to end out of your life. You have the Four Swords here twice also. So Spirit is really telling you to take a time out and to rest, if some of you haven't been resting, to get clear before you take action and be level-headed. All right, because you need to be balanced as you move forward here, Aries. It says, take time to withdraw, recharge. Healing happens in stillness. So even if you have felt something that's hurt you, whether you've had physical health problems, whether a heartbreak, a relationship ending, something ending out of your life, losing something, some kind of betrayal, Spirit is calling on you to take a step back before you just take action out of anger or frustration, okay? It's time for you to release something that is toxic in your life. Okay, and it says, addictions, codependencies, or avoidance of patterns may be surfacing. Face them with honesty. Okay, what are you afraid to let go of? Okay, let it go. You're not losing anything. Okay, No one's beating you, no one's getting over on you. That's only a mind perception. Okay, for some of you, you needed to hear that. A lot of you are dealing with a lot of anxiety here, maybe a lot of sleepless nights. That's why they told you to get some rest. Something going over and over again in your mind is keeping you up at night, feeling like you need to, it's a battle, or feeling like you need to beat something or someone at a situation, or trying to one up someone in a situation. But I want to caution you again, Spirit is telling you that it is something that you need to step up, take a step back on, and see things in a different perspective. Okay, you need to show up at this time shooting with precision, going down a certain direction with a certain aim. You need to be balanced right now, okay? It says clinging to control, possessions, or routines may be rooted in insecurity. What are you afraid to let go of? Okay? That is what they're saying for you, Aries. Now, I just want to let you know that take the time that you need to take a step back before you take collective action towards a certain direction, or feeling like you have to do something at this time to get some kind of, I hear, vengeance, or some kind of feeling like you have to do something or take an action in a certain direction. They don't want you to do that right now. You are going to be able to do that, but you first need to be clear. And you first need to aim with precision. That's why you have the precision card here. Okay? And that's why you have the balance card here. And the only way you can get that is when you take a step back before you take action and before you make a decision here. Okay? That is what I have for you, because there is an open path for you, Aries. You do have the open path card. Okay? So it is a new direction for you guys to go in. So please just take the step back, collect yourself, get rest, get your mind clear, and then move forward. That is what I have for you. I really hope this helped. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Tell me your story. I would love to hear from you. And thank you for being here with me. I really hope this helped. I hope you be back again next week. And thank you until you are back here again. Bye for now.